right, so this is number 8. This is exciting. This is going to be my second mail day video. And as you know, I've been buying a lot of cards because I feel like there's a lot of good deals, out there. So been buying a lot, and I don't want to toot my horn, you might say, with showing you all the things that I got and all that stuff, but I think a lot of these cards I will not own in about 6 months. So when I make an investment, I don't always think that's a long-term hold. And you think with the Shaquille O'Neal ones that I bought at the very end of the video, you'll see them. I think those are ones that I'll probably sell by May. So my goal is to put in about $300 for the Shaquille O'Neals, and hopefully by April or May I can flip those. That's kind of a hobby term, flip. So kind of like you're flipping a house. You go in there, buy it low, you do all the fixer-upper kind of things, like all those cool, neat shows, and then you sell it. So, I might be putting in these big bucks, and I know, but a lot of those I will be selling once I make about 30% or 50% margins, and that's a good return on investment. So then I just keep on funneling that through. So you might be thinking, whoa, he's a teacher, and how is he buying all those cars? And that's a good idea. And I think of two things. My grandpa, when he was alive, he was talking about he never owned a credit card in his life. And if you are financially able to do that, you can come ahead pretty good. And I think for me, I've never owned a credit card. I did the Target Red Card for a little bit, and then I missed a payment by a week, and then I had to pay this penalty, and I snipped it in half. I said, I'm done with this. So I don't like paying money on credit card type of things. In regards to student loans, I was fortunate enough, and I know I have a lot of things in my life that went really well to kind of set me up for financial stability. But I think for me, I went to college. I went to a community college because when I first got into college, I wanted to own a sports bar. That was kind of my goal, or a sports card shop. Those are my two things. Then I started doing some volunteer work at an elementary school, and then I decided to become a teacher. And I did not think that before, doing some volunteer work. So when I did college at the community college, I stayed at home. I was able to, pay off my college tuition right on the spot. So I was able to save money on rent, put money away, put money towards cards. So I had a nice setup where I could be financially stable for a while. So I don't have any credit card bills month by month. I don't have any student loans because I paid all those off about 6 years ago. So I'm in a good spot where I can put $500 away to cards every single month, and then also $500 to a Roth IRA or retirement fund. So that's kind of my idea with my investments, is I do at least $500 a month, and I've been buying more than $500 a month because I have some cards that I'm going to sell in a couple of months to kind of get the ball rolling with that. So yeah, you might be wondering why I have so many cards, and I've been buying a lot. I think I've never bought this much in a 2-month period, but as I see cards are doubling and tripling and quadrupling in about a month, I'm like, okay, well, this is something to think about. So I have. Okay. So we're going to jump right in. And I have watched so many mail day videos, and those are my favorite kind of research because I just like to see what people are buying. This is a card that I bought. It's a Vince Carter, and I've talked about this a couple times in the videos. This is a 1998-99 Vince Carter PSA 9. And I talked about comparing it to Dirk Nowitzki. He played for the Dallas Mavericks, and the Mark Cuban effect. I talked about Dirk. And I looked at the pop count today, actually, and I noticed that there's a lot more graded Vince Carters than Dirk Nowitzki. Okay? And with that, I'm thinking, okay, so it doesn't mean that the Dirks are more rare. It's not like they had a defect or anything. It's just that people that own that card, maybe more Dirk Nowitzki fans are holding it raw, or they maybe a higher percentage use BGS or a different grading system. So I think a lot of people get caught up into the pop counts, and they they don't think about other factors that might be reasons why the pop counts are kind of low. This is a card, when I was looking at the Barack Obama, this is one that I also bid on. I'm gonna get a knife. So this is one, I wasn't able to, win that Barack Obama because it went for too much. But I found another president, and this one was definitely in my price range. And I don't know a whole lot about him. I haven't done a lot of research on this guy, but I know he did some good things. So John F. Kennedy. So I don't know if it's a rookie card of John F. Kennedy. I'm gonna say no, but pretty neat card. For a Gem Mint 10, John F. Kennedy, I paid, I think it was $15 to ship it to my house. It cost $10 to grade, $5 to ship. So I think I did pretty good. If nothing else, I'll just give it to somebody. It's a John F. Kennedy for $15, Gem Mint 10. Pop counts low on this, but doesn't mean it's rare. It's just not many people think, okay, I get this in a pack, I'm gonna send in John F. Kennedy a PSA. So low pop counts doesn't always mean that they're rare. It just means that people haven't done it yet. Okay, next one. I'm gonna try to move quicker because, wow, that last one was 40 minutes long. Okay. Okay, so, I've been talking about this guy named Beau Bichette. So this is a Beau Bichette lot. And what's kind of neat is I was doing some research and I actually saw a guy that the person that I bought it from actually has a YouTube video, and he was showing this and saying that he was going to put this on eBay. Okay? So this is a Beau Bichette rookie lot. Anytime I can get Prism Beau Bichettes for like $3 or $4, I'm all in. Some Bowman paper cards. These are only about $1 a piece. You can get them for pretty cheap. I think for this one I paid a total of $22. Here's a neat Spectra card. Okay. Beau Bichette. And like last time, I'm just gonna throw all the garbage on the floor and then have the kids pick it up at the end of the video. Okay, next one. Okay, so there's that second one. Like I said, I got 2 of these. I got 2 of those. So they're consistently selling for between $280 and $320 right now, so it's already up about $75. One of them went for $450, but I don't know what they were thinking, because moments later they were a lot cheaper than that. Okay, and I mentioned that there wasn't a whole lot of modern, ultra-modern players that I'm buying, but this one is Michael Porter. This is one I actually bought, I think, in December. It just took a long time for it to come. I don't buy him anymore. And I'm gonna probably sell all my Michael Porters. I think I have 4 optic and 4 prism, all PSA 9. And I am looking to, that's one that I'm definitely gonna sell. And if I can get 300, I think if I just can cash out on what I invested for, I'd be okay with that. So I'm seeing a lot of the modern, ultra-modern cards kind of dip in price. So I'm thinking that, well, I didn't lose as much as some other players, like Kobe White I talked about. Actually, a Luka base 10 is going down big time. This is interesting too. I bought this in December. And now if I were to sell it, I know right now I could triple my money, just because by the time this actually got fulfilled. Oh, this is the COMC. So I talked about this took a long, long time, which I don't care. I wasn't gonna sell from when I bought it to now, so I'm not gonna complain about it much, but this card right here, condition-wise, well, I can see that it's pretty good. It's centered. Corners are nice, edges are nice. There's some color on the top you can see. With Kobe Bryant, there was a stain card that sold for $130. It had a stain on it. Okay. Here's a Clayton Kershaw. He's a good pitcher. Numbered to 99. And then whenever I can get these Project 22 and 20 cards, you know, I get them if they're like $4. I don't mind paying $4 for them. Okay, let's put these aside. I'm bringing the fire. Okay, next one. Oh, look at all that bubble. I think he might have thought that they were dropping them from airplanes. This is one that I always wanted as a kid. Kirby Puckett 1984 Fleer update. Wow. So in this picture, so he was born in 61. This is also he was an older rookie. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so he was actually 23. I talk about Bo Bichette. You know, he started playing baseball in the major leagues at 21. I think one thing that I would love to hear from you guys is, out of the purchases that I make for the mail day, what do you think is the good investment? What do you think is going to come crashing down and I'm going to be stuck with a bunch of bad cards? I really want to know which stood out as an interesting purchase that I made. Okay, so this one, I think these might be some freebies, because I don't remember buying these. Or maybe I did. Let me check. I remember these. You know, I talked about these little cards, those little cute cards from 1993 with the oh, these are so tiny. Oh gosh. Okay, so with 1993, they made micro cards. And I'm not going to take them out because I don't want to break them. But look at these little cards. Look at them. Kirby Puckett's holding a big bat. Okay? So these are actually called Prism. So I don't know how many cards were in this set. I got to do more research. But if you want to compare them to a normal size card, so there's those micro Prism cards compared to a big card. So I don't have any little cases for these, but they're pretty neat. So I got a Frank Thomas, Tim Salmon, Roberto Alomar, David Need, you know, he's a name from the past, Ken Griffey, Nolan Ryan, George Brett, Robin Yount, Dennis Eckersley. So I paid $10 for those. I thought they were neat. I really wanted a Kirby Puckett to kind of add to my PC. And Griffey, I mean, who doesn't like Griffey? So the rest of them are kind of just bonuses. Because I would have paid probably $10 for those two. All right, and these three, I really do think they were throw-ins because I don't remember purchasing these. But these are good deals. Maybe I did. There's a Bo Bichette, a Walker Buehler, and Ronald Acuna. So this is from the update set when his rookie was there. This one looks in the Beckett for probably $5 or $6. Okay. If I did buy these, just to give an idea, I probably would have paid $5 for those three cards. Maybe I did. Those are cards I like. Maybe I did. All right, let me just clear off stuff on the table. Thank you. Oh, and you probably were wondering why I was wearing red today. Well, today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. You know, I did get one Valentine today. I think my other two kids might have forgotten. Okay, here's another one. Okay, another Derek Jeter. That probably came right after I made the first one. Okay. Another Derek Jeter. No surprise there. Okay, this is one that I think is a sleeper. Okay, so I know that if you're in the hobby, you know that Prism, they're shiny and they're popular. So baseball has Prism too. Now it doesn't have the license to have those logos on there, but Bryce Harper's in that first year. So in 2012, Bryce Harper was a rookie. So when I think about the combination of Prism is popular, Bryce Harper will, for the next 5 years, be a top 10 player in the league, or have that potential to be a top 10. And also people are low on BGS. So it's kind of a good combination. So I own 5 of these BGS 9.5 Bryce Harpers. I got this one for about $60. And I think some people might think if you were to crack the case and then resubmit it to PSA 10, it might be a better sell or a better investment. I don't think I'll ever crack them because I don't think I'll ever send into PSA. I don't think that's gonna be me. The more I think about it, I would prefer to take really good pictures of a card and then have someone else have the stress of doing the grading part, because I don't want to be an expert in that, I've decided. Just like I don't want to be an expert at buying packs or going to Target and Walmart, going to customer service and getting packs. That's not for me. All right, this one is a lot. Oh, this is all Grant Hill, so 29 Grant Hill cards. And these are the type of purchases that I did 10, 15 years ago for many years. I would do purchases like this of Kevin Durant rookies and Kobe Bryant rookies, Tim Duncan rookies. So, Grant Hill cards haven't gone up yet. So I can still get these for about 80 cents. So these are the type of lots that I looked for with Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, before it was cool. I feel like there's 2 years in the NBA where it's still underrated. It's the 93, 94, and 94, 95. So with that, I think of 3 big stars. I think of Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, and Jason Kidd. So I feel like all 3 of those Hall of Famers have the potential to go up. And I see that a couple players from another set. Okay, gotta love these Flair. Beautiful cards. So when I think of these Grant Hills, I'm gonna add these 30 cards to probably what I have of 300 cards. Okay, I guarantee I have 300 Grant Hill rookies already. So eventually, I think when another wave of interest in former players comes around, I think Grant Hill might be one of the good investments. And I see his finest rookie in a PSA went for 75, and I was looking to buy them for about 35 to 40. So they're out of my price range. I tried, but I didn't get them in time. I could look for the PSA 8, and maybe I could find deals there, but PSA 9s and 10s, they're out. If you want to make money, you got to pick a number and stay with it. And move on to the next one. All right, so this is a Tim Duncan. And I've mentioned this card before. So these are Tim Duncan finest rookies. And these are heating up big time, because I saw PSA 10 was going for over $400 to $500 right now, and they were only about $200 about 2 weeks ago. So cards are heating up. I mentioned that. Finest and Chrome, get them now before they're too big. See, 6 months ago it would have been Prism and Optic, but now I think the new brands that are really on fire right now in the hobby are Finest and Chrome. All right, so here are some more Bo Bichette's. And I'm getting to the point where I got about 200 raw Bo Bichette rookies. And I think with those, I could really have about 15 of the Topps rookies, and I could really find the best couple if I ever wanted to do grading. But again, I don't think I will, but that's just something that's a benefit if you have a bunch to look at. Thank you for your purchase. You're welcome. Okay. All right, so another player I mentioned is Penny Hardaway. So Penny Hardaway, Jason Kidd, and Grant Hill. There's still a chance to make money. Just know in the next month you'll be bidding against me, so good luck. Okay, so right off the top, Penny Hardaway. These were actually selling for about 25 to 30 raw, and I actually found one where I got all of the other cards for about the same price. So I bought this whole lot for about $30. And then just 3-4 days later, this card alone was going for that price. So here's some of those rookies. Okay, and I just bought one of the first day issues, Stadium Club rookie of Penny Hardaway. And if I look at the pop count, only less than 5 have been graded. If we look at the Penny Hardaway first day issue rookie, only less than 5 have been graded. Again, they weren't short printed to like 100 or less, but I don't know if it was a condition issue, because my guess would be that, because they're a ×5 multiplier, I believe, maybe 5 times 10. But I was really surprised. Now maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but I only saw a pop count that was extremely low. So I'm curious with that. Okay, this is a card that, it's an iconic card. When you think of Ken Griffey, you might think of 2 cards. One is the Upper Deck, and that is the most famous card. And some would say that it's the most iconic card in the last 40 years. But then if you think of Project 2020, it really emphasized how cool the tops was. Okay, so I saw these starting to heat up. So there was a buy it now for $30 a piece, and you could buy up to, I think there's 15 available. I bought 5 for $150. And then about 3 days later, the buy it now was now $40 each. So after purchases of $30, people look at it and bring the price up, as they should. But this is one card that I think is 45 to 50 already. So like I said, cards are doubling, tripling in a matter of weeks right now. And I am all about getting safe cards. Ken Griffey, the more people that learn about the history of baseball, the more fans you will have. Okay, so the next one, when I talked about that combined shipping, one thing I like about doing the combined shipping is that you pay 25 cents per additional card. Plus, a lot of these guys have brand new top loaders. And if you think of 25 top loaders, it would cost you about $4 to $5 at a retail, at a hobby store. So just in top loaders, I got about $8 in top loaders, and they're brand new top loaders. You know, I talked about Wendell Curry. You know, he's a good player. He's got a lot of potential to be one of the best. There's another Wendell Curry. Julius Erving. These are shiny. Julius Erving. And I think so far, I think all of these I paid between 99 cents and about $6. Okay, Russell Wilson, Prism. Karl Anthony Towns, Prism. Russell Wilson insert Prism. So when you get a Prism insert, typically it's about 3 times the value of the regular one. This is a Mosaic first year Karl Anthony Towns. Another Wendell Curry. Karl Anthony Towns. This one's numbered to 99. This is more of a Minnesota sell. There's another Karl Anthony Towns. Larry Fitzgerald, he was actually the ball boy for the Minnesota Vikings back in 1998. Randy Moss's rookie year, he was in high school, actually. He was in a high school in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, and he was the ball boy during Randy Moss's rookie year. Another Karl Anthony Towns. Ooh, big guy, Charles Barkley. Yeah, I said stay away from this rookie class, but is it numbered out in 199, and it's a really cool color. And a cool picture of this little guy dunking. Ricky Rubio, numbered to 99. So this is the second year of Select, and he's in the Timberwolves jersey. Tony Parker. Okay, my brother lives in San Antonio, so whenever I see San Antonio stuff for 99 cents, I'm like, And it's cool how they're stretching out. Okay. John Stockton, Russell Westbrook, Karl Malone, Scotty, Wendell Curry, Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade Prism, Rubio numbered to 199, Rubio numbered to 99, Bosh, Chris Bosh, Dwight Howard numbered to 199. Ooh, a local kid. So this is Tyrese Jones. So Trey is the one that just got drafted. So Tyus Jones. Okay. Magic Johnson. Okay, I mentioned the Manny Machado. So this is a first-year Prism insert set called Top Prospects. His rookie card's in the next year of Prism. And then two more Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald, when he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and when he makes the Hall of Fame, I could see these going for about 10 to 12 bucks a piece all day long. Okay, the next one. This was actually 5 different auctions, but again, the guy did, or girl, I guess I don't know. The person did combined shipping. This is Ryan Tannehill, and if you look at just his stats and you compare it to some of these big players, he is actually comparable to some of the greats, just looking at his stats only. Because you might think of Ryan Tannehill as, but look at his stats, okay? So if we think about a Topps Chrome Refractor, we know people like shiny. Statistically, he's a top 10 quarterback last year. He's under the radar though. So I got all these rookies, okay? A lot of Prism ones, a lot of shiny ones for $15. $15. So Topps Platinum. These are finest. Finest inserts. So these are all rookie year inserts or rookies. Chrome. Two Chrome refractors and a Prism rookie insert. I can sell this for probably $25 to $35 during the season. Okay, and I got all of these Tannehills for probably, I think it was like $15. I don't like Ryan Tannehill, but that's definitely one that I'll sell. And when I sell, I combine them with what I have. And I have that many in my collection, so a lot of the cards that I sell, it's not just the cards that I buy that I sell. Since I have a huge inventory, I can combine them and I can make super lots. Okay, so this is another combined shipping. So you can see the type of stuff I'm buying. I'm really starting to look at 90s baseball inserts. If you know the hobby, you know that 90s basketball inserts are going up. And I'm also looking at football 90s inserts. I'm thinking of Brett Favre, Dan Marino, Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice. Then I'm looking at Cal Ripken, Griffey, A-Rod. I'm looking at big time right now. Derek Jeter, but they're already pretty high. So here's a couple. So Alex Rodriguez. This is totally for Packer fan. I don't like Jordy, but I know a lot of people that do. Okay. He was a good player for a long time, so $5 for a shiny autograph. Allen Iverson. Again, it's that Saved by the Bell look. I like that. Albert Pujols refractor numbered to 150. Dwayne Wade. So again, a lot of the Prism ones I get for about $1 or $2. Some for about $4 if they're Wendell Curry or those type of stars. Here's 2 Prisms of Bradley Beal, who's scoring 34 points a game right now. Whoa, okay. I talked about Giannis. Rudy Gobert, he's the one that started the COVID outbreak in the NBA. Another Giannis, another Wendell Curry. And they're actually playing the Summer Olympics, so I think with this one, I think I bought this for like $2. I think when the Summer Olympics happen, this could be $5. There's a really shiny, this is Mosaic. I think this is one of the retail exclusive prisms. Now flip it over. Penny Hardaway, Devin Booker. And I've mentioned that I love Hall of Fame autographs. I haven't dug too deep into basketball Hall of Fame, but people are just starting to like basketball, vintage basketball, and they love the history of basketball now. That's new. So I'm buying some of those. Okay, I got to see one that I didn't open actually. And I thought this one was going to be shorter, but guess not. Okay, so this one was $13 for a Kevin Garnett SP PSA 8. Oh, this one's got some Santa stamps. And this one's in a plain white envelope, so maybe I bought this one in November. Okay, JJ Watt. I got a collection and I saw a rookie certified, this exact card in a collection numbered to $9.99. One of the best defensive players in the league, and I was thinking, okay, I was thinking in my head, what is that price that I think it should be? And it was more than it was, so I bought this for $6 because I think with a numbered rookie of JJ Watt, I feel that's a safe option, especially when you went to college in Wisconsin, which is right across the border. Ooh, almost done. You know, I keep thinking about VHS pop-up videos where there's little facts and tidbits about the music video. And I was hoping that I could figure out how to do that with my YouTube videos and I could actually put the exact price that I paid for the cards. Because my guess is if I keep making videos, people are gonna finally see the videos for the first time like this summer, and that happens sometimes. Like I discover people all the time that have 50 videos and then I get to binge watch them for a whole weekend. Okay, so these are, so I'm hoping that I can add prices here because I'm not gonna edit, but if I can add those little notes that come up, that would be really cool. Okay, so two more rookie year inserts of Alex Rodriguez. This next one, and I opened this already. This is 100 different game jersey and autograph cards. I believe they're all game jersey autographs for baseball. So when I look at this, so these are all game jersey cards. So Pedro Martinez, Ivan Rodriguez, Roger Clemens, numbered to 250, Pedro, Greg Maddux. So all of these are game jersey cards. This is Mike Mussina with a bat because this one has a game-worn shoe, game-worn hat, game-worn jersey, and a game-used bat. Numbered to 50. That's neat. Albert Pujols, game-used base. Ooh, a 3-patch card for what is this? Miguel Tejada, numbered to 99. Ivan Rodriguez, Jason Bay. So I got all these cards. It was 100 different. And my max bid was $200. I was willing to pay $2 a piece on these. This one is Andrew Jones, numbered out of 75. There's some autographs, but there's not a lot. Like here's a Morgan Ensberg. When I worked at the card shop, I bought a bunch of his Topps rookies. Didn't pan out so well. Okay. Carlos Lee, numbered to 100. This must be a in-person autograph of my former Twins catcher, Matthew LaCroix. So this was before Joe Mauer got up into the big leagues. He was our catcher. from 2000 until 2003. So there's some good cards, some in-person autos, but most of them are decent players. So I paid about $120 for all of these. And if I think about just like the Roger Clemens and Albert Pujols, Pedro Martinez, I would pay about $2 to $3 each on those. So I think as a total lot, I think that was a good value. I'll open one more of these just to give you a kind of idea of what I'm buying here. And I have a friend that likes to get game jersey and autographs for $1 a piece. So here's another Matthew LaCroix. So when I buy a lot of collections, I get a lot of autograph game jersey cards, that kind of stuff. Here's a Jason Giambi bat. Here's a Kenny Lofton bat. So when I get a bunch, I put them in a box and I tell my friend, any of them that you want for $1 a piece, you can get. And he just messaged me a couple days ago and he found 81 cards that he liked. So I think for me, if he's gonna buy 81, I'll drop the price to about 80 cents per card because, you know, I like to give my friends good deals too. And I'm starting to do a 15 card box. So you get 15 cards and penny sleeves for $1. So, and I got 2 5,000 count boxes of cards and penny sleeves. So I think when I do any card shows or that kind of stuff, I think those might be things where if you have a limited budget, you can look for 15 cards for $1. And he said that he found about 300 that he wanted. So it's a fun way for him. We all got our things that we like. I like rookies. I like buying collections. I like the investment side. And he likes looking for errors. So if we think of the 1989 Billy Rimpkin, the bat, the bad word on the bat, that's the kind of stuff that he likes. So there's a couple more. I haven't looked at this. I'll look at this probably tomorrow after work because tomorrow's President's Day. So I work from home. We have training all day. So once my work day is done, then I'll look at the rest of those and I'll pick all this up. All right, so we're down to 3 packages. The last one being all my Shaq rookies that I've been talking about. Okay, here's another lot of Grant Hill, including the Grant Hill Rookie Finest. Okay. So this is what I'll be doing a lot in the next 2 more weeks. I'll be looking for a lot of Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, and Jason Kidd rookies. Because I kind of missed the boat. It's too late to buy Kevin Garnett rookies in big lots or Tim Duncan's. It's too late for that. Steve Nash cards are going way up right now. Allen Iverson cards are going way up right now. Stephon Marbury, who played in China for many years, and he played, oh, there's another COMC. Again, I probably ordered this in November. Oh, okay. I don't want to be bad talking COMC. They got a lot of customers. Okay, so this is more, these were buy it nows, and I found a lot of what I thought would be good deals. So again, I've been talking about Alex Rodriguez, and these are PSA 9 minor league cards. The only reason I like these is because this says Appleton Foxes, and they're a minor league team in Wisconsin. And my parents had some friends that lived in Appleton, Wisconsin when I was a little boy. And we went to Appleton, Wisconsin, and there was a cool card shop. And the talk of the town was, and we went there probably in 1994 or 95, and the whole city was saying, this is the future star. And yep, he plays for the Appleton Foxes. So that's my first time hearing about this player named Alex Rodriguez. So that's what really stood out at COMC. And those were only about $10 a piece. Okay? Same cost as grading a card. That's how much it sells for. And then I saw a bunch of stuff on COMC. And I kind of did what one of my idols on YouTube doing research is the personal finance dad. And what he does or something like that. Or comeback investor. Comeback investor. He does a lot with COMC. And it's a place where you can send a lot of cards. And they do all the inventorying. They take pictures and they list it for you. And then you don't have to do a whole lot. If people buy them on eBay, then money goes into your account. But there's a couple things that I was looking for this night because every night I kind of have a different theme. So here was some Bobachettes, and I was scooping up all the Topps debut because I didn't have any of these yet. So it's a minor league Topps set. I bought all of them that I could find for 99 cents for Donruss, and I bought all of them I could see for $3 or less for Prism. Also, as a kid, one of my favorite sets is the studio set that looks like credit cards. And if I look at this one, Cal Ripken Platinum, I think for many people, it'd be the coolest, it's the coolest design ever. Especially when you're a kid and you have that desire to have a credit card like an adult would. So everything about it was to replicate what a credit card would be like. Even it's not cardboard either. So I got some Cal Ripken. And if you're looking on COMC for these, you're not gonna find a whole lot anymore because I bought them up. So Cal Ripken Platinum, some Cal Ripken Gold, Kirby Gold, A-Rod. We got more Cal Ripken and Mike Piazza. So when I think about one thing that I could see picking up some steam is the 90s inserts of Cal Ripken, Alex Rodriguez, Ken Griffey, Mark McGuire, no, not McGuire. But I can see some players like that. Okay, so this is the last one. This is one that I've been waiting for. I've had some dreams where, more nightmares, that this guy canceled my transaction because it took 1 week for him to ship these. So I was thinking, what if that guy saw the price going up and he wasn't gonna ship them? Okay, so I'm gonna sort them into Shaquille O'Neal. So we have 9s and we have 8s for Stadium Club. And you'll see that I bought everything he had because I saw the investment there. Okay, so this is my least favorite. So it's an Ultra insert. And this is Ultra Rejectors, this PSA 8. These 4 cards are all Ultra. And for these, I have 4 that are PSA 8. If we look at the PSA 9, they're going for about $90. I paid about $10 each for these. And the 8s go for about $30 to $35 right now. So these are a 3.5 times increase since I bought these. And then for the real steel, so I'm sorting the Stadium Clubs into 8s and 9s and 1 7. So there's 1 7 here. I think this one was $8. I bought the 8s for about, I think, $13. And then I bought the 9s for, I think, $22. Okay, and these 9s are going for about $80 a piece. So if I know the total value that I invested was about $280. And when I did the calculations, they would sell for about $900 right now. So that's triple, okay? That's the GaryVee effect. When GaryVee posts a video saying that he's buying a bunch of the PSA 10s of Shaquille O'Neal right now, that's when I bought all the 8s and 9s, okay? So 4 hours after GaryVee posted that, I went on eBay, and before this guy had a chance to really change the value of them, I bought as many as I could. And I would have bought a lot more because I know that the GaryVee effect is similar to the Mark Cuban effect. They really make a boost into the hobby. So I will continue to look at GaryVee's video, kind of for guidance. Whatever he says, I'm gonna buy. Okay? That's actually it. And it's 44 minutes long, so do you guys have any questions before I go? No? All right, well, happy Valentine's Day. Well, tomorrow's President's Day, so I'm gonna work from home. So once my work day is over, I'm almost done looking through that big collection, and I'm trying to pull out some cards to make about a 20-minute video to kind of show all the cards that are there. And I realized that stack that I showed you was probably the worst stack out of the whole collection. So if you're thinking that it's all 1990 Donruss, nope, you're wrong. there's actually some really cool cards in there. I just happened to reach and got the worst stack I could. But okay, well, that's all I have. We'll see you later, guys.